The Ninjago Seabound wave has finally been revealed. We got dragons, we've got submarines, we've got some weird car for some reason. But these sets are looking pretty good. Hey guys, Hfmasters here. Today we're going to be ranking the Ninjago Season 15 sets. Now by the way, since this is a rare occurrence where we actually have already seen Seabound, I'm not going to be talking about any spoilers in this video, just so you know. We're just going to be talking about the sets as the sets. We're not going to talk about any plot details here. Let's get started. So in a wave filled with a ton of fun, creative, underwater-based sets, we have this one set which just feels completely out of place. That set is the Ninja Subspeeder. I don't understand this set. It's the underwater wave and Jay just gets a car, but you know, we got some turbines on the wheels, so that's there. Now it's underwater. Yeah, no, I don't like this set at all. Like, the best thing I can say about it is that it's not bad. It's not interesting to me at all. It does have a cool little function, I guess, where the front wheels, they rotate down and the back wheels, they can rotate towards the back of the vehicle. So that's there, but honestly, I wish they would have just either made a completely mid-sized base submarine vehicle instead, or just straight up deleted this set. I'll explain why later. But for a $40 car set, this is pretty much exactly what you would expect, but it doesn't interest me personally. So this set has actually grown on me a little bit. Lloyd's Hydromech, it reminds me a lot of the Salvage Mech, and I gotta tell you, I hate the Salvage Mech, but this set, it's not anywhere near as bad as that one was, but it's still not that great. The left arm is definitely the worst part for me. I like the claw, I like the idea of using the helicopter piece as a pauldron, but it's just way too big, and it looks like it's going to be annoying to move the arms around because of it. I'm also not a huge fan of the Boulder Blaster windshield piece here. I think it looks way too big compared to the rest of the mech. Ironically, I actually think the best thing that could have happened for this set is if they made it $30 instead of $20, because a lot of my issues with this are proportion wise. You know, some of the pieces are just way too big and the rest of the mech is way too small, and if you had a little bit of a bigger budget, that would fix my problems with it. But as a simple underwater mech, I think it gets the job done, and for $20 I think it's fine for what it is. So I've seen a lot of mixed opinions on this set in the community, but personally I'm not huge on it. I think it feels like a downgrade from the original 2012 version and the actual Ultra Stealth Raider from 2016. Honestly, I'm surprised they even made this set, because the Ultra Stealth Raider to me was just Legacy before Legacy. It was a reimagining of an older set but with a modern flair, and now, you know, we have this set, and I'm so glad we got this set. It's a lot closer to the original Ultrasonic Raider than that Ultra Stealth Raider set was, and for fans who really wanted something more like that 2012 set, now you get it. But it's still a little bit weird to me. In the box image, I think it looks really good, but then with the out-of-box picture, I don't like it as much. I think it really just comes down to those swords and the wheel in the back. In the original set, that wheel was a lot further back and the swords felt more cohesive with the design. On this newer version, the back wheel is a lot closer and it feels like those swords are just kind of jutting out. They don't really fit in place. The reason they did this is because they have a function. The idea is you'll lift up the plane in the back and those swords will flap out, kind of like the function on the Legacy Ultra Dragon, but I don't know, I'm just not a huge fan of the look. Minifigure wise, I think the set's good. We get all the Ninja, we get Radla, and we get Mesmo, who is a new exclusive Hypnobrai, and I actually think he looks really good. And then of course we got Golden Zane, which is an exclusive, and I think that's a great figure. All that comes together at an $80 price tag, which to me this feels like a $70 set, and considering that it has 729 pieces, you would expect it to be $70, but $80 isn't too bad, but I just don't think this set is as good as the original one. This is another set which I've seen mixed reactions for. For me, this set is really all about Willjira, and I think they nailed that part of it. The reuse of the Overlord Dragon headpiece looks great, and I like the overall design and color scheme. The only thing I wish they could have done was find a way to put both the amulets on the head, because, you know, that's how it is in the show. And here, the Wave Amulet is just kind of chilling on the stomach, and it doesn't even look like you can put both the amulets on at once. The actual temple part is not that great. There's a bunch of random structures which can be connected to each other, but none of them look all that great, but I mean, none of them look bad either. The best one is definitely the middle one with the Storm Amulet. It just has some really cool shaping on it, and once again, I love the color scheme. And we do get Kai's submarine pod, which is nice. The minifigures here are also really good. We get Kalmar, Benthamar, and Glutinous. Both Benthamar and Glutinous are exclusive to this set, and we get NRG and Neo, which, by the way, I don't know why they're calling her NRG, because NRG was supposed to be for the True Potential figures, and that figure, you know, no spoilers, but that's not Neo's True Potential. Either way, all 4 of those figures specifically are really desirable, and we also do get 2 more Mare guards and Kai for a total of 7 minifigures. Honestly, I think the best thing they could have done was just delete the Ninja Subspeeder and release a $40 Willjira set instead, and then make a $100 regular temple set without Willjira, and then you can combine that $40 Willjira set with the $100 temple, because I think the biggest problem this set has is that it has 2 different things fighting under the same budget, and the temple ended up just getting the short end of the stick. And honestly, I would have just rather seen a bigger temple and a better version of Willjira than that stupid speeder sub anyways. The Legacy Fire Dragon was my favorite set based on the prelims, and seeing it with these official images, I like it a little bit less now, but only a little bit. I love the torso build here. The shaping on here, it's just so well done, and my man, he got swole. And the same thing goes for the legs. But I got one problem here. Why did they not give this thing ankles? Like, come on. The original set didn't have ankles. This bullshit atrocity didn't have ankles. And now this new one doesn't have ankles. How do you go 0 for 3 on giving this thing ankles? It's not that hard. Like, at least the original one had an excuse. That other piece had an excuse because it's that thing. There's no reason for this thing not to have it. And I don't know. They just didn't do it anyways. So, you know, I'm a little bit upset about that. But I can live with it. But that's not ideal. The arms too, I think those look a little bit weird, but that's probably just me. Like, most people I've talked to think the arms are fine, but I just think they look weird. But I mean, other than the ankles, I like the set a lot. I think it's a big upgrade from the original, and it's a huge upgrade from that other thing we got. I don't even want to talk about that anymore, but you know, yeah. I think the set's pretty good. The ankles are really annoying me, but it's a really good set. Now we got the 2 best sets of the wave. The Water Dragon is absolutely amazing. It's our first ever Water Dragon, and they nailed this. They hit it right out of the park. I love this set so much. The color scheme is great. The design is great. The minifigures are great. Even Zane's little submarine thing is the best of all the submarine things because it has the best color scheme. I have nothing bad to say about this set. Like, straight up, it looks right up there with some of the best dragons we've ever had. It might even be the best one. I'm not sure, but it's up there. And I mean, it's a $70 set, and that feels about right. It's a day 1 buy for me. It's amazing. And somehow it just keeps on getting better. The Hydro Bounty is absolutely goated. This set is so good. I love this set so much. The actual build looks great. The white color scheme, I'm really happy they went with that. Apparently they were thinking about going with red at some point, but they kept it with white. I'm really glad they did that. I think it looks way better in the white color scheme than it would have looked in red anyways. I also really like the trans blue detailing they have throughout, especially in the middle section where they have that whole brig section with those Technic pieces, all trans light blue. I love that. I think it looks really good. Minifigures here, again, really good. You get all of the ninja. You actually get both the hair pieces and the scuba masks for Kai and Jay, which is interesting because they didn't do that for all of them. They only did it for Kai and Jay, and I'm not sure why, but it's nice to be able to get that. It's just kind of weird. We also get the Manta Ray thing. That also comes in the temple set, but that's cool. It's a cool printed piece. It looks nice. You get Kalmar because of course, and then you get these weird TV robot dudes. Minifigures are very solid. You also get 2 submarines. You get Lloyd and Coles. I mean, personally, I would have preferred just 2 other villain vehicles of some sort, because do you really need the Hydro Bounty and 2 submarines chasing after Kalmar and his one little Manta Ray vehicle? Yeah, I don't think so. It seems a little bit off balance to me, but I still love this set. It is $130, which makes it the most expensive set in this wave by far, but I think it's really good, and I don't really see anything wrong with it. And that is my ranking of the summer wave. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.